government, Australian minister, company executives, CEOs, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Mining is, as you know, it's not new to Papua New Guinea. It started since early 1940s. And Papua New Guinea hosts some of the massive world-class mines and deposits. But Aiabba Minerals, that was the company board meeting last time. Sitting in the middle is Dr. Brett Scarlett. Fortunate to join our board. We have got Tony Gates. He's one of us, senior director also with the company. He's got 50 years experience in mining. He's also with us this afternoon. We recently have joined our company, John Kerry Parker, Brisbane resident, highly experienced, with a lot of major companies in Australia, both listed and non-listed. Aiabba Minerals, new concept. One, Papua New Guineans are major shareholder. About 90% of Aiabba Minerals that is listed, that is incorporated here in Australia. We've got a office here in Brisbane at Eagle Street. And we are PNG focused. Two, we are educating Papua New Guineans to change from current cash culture to buy shares. In this company, not only on this company, but also other companies in the industry, this is new to Papua New Guinea and it's very challenging for us. Three, but most important, we are committed to work with a partnership with local communities. We have a policy to by giving 10% equity interest to bankable feasibility studies in every licenses that we go in Papua New Guinea. We will discuss a little bit more of our slides as we go further on item 2 and 3. When the local community knows that when they are part and parcel of everything that is happening in the community, in the land, they give you all the support you need. And that was at Malomanda. We had leaders from various clans and tribes came together to show their support during a government wardens hearing. Our focus, one, to complete round 2 pre-IPO seed capital raising of 1.7 million by August to September 2018. Two, we are focused to aggressive exploration on EL 2421. That is the company's flagship gold copper project. It's the Malomanda gold copper project. And 2 new surrounding applications surrounding the current license we have. 3, we're focused to purchase a man-portable drill rig, already identified, and we would like to commence immediate drilling on the Plexi project. 4, AX listing with our aim to raise a minimum of $8 million, and we would like to do this by, we would like to see the company listing on the ASX by November, end of November this year. We, as everyone, a lot of speakers have spoken about the APEC. By October, November, our prospectus should be ready. 5th, and commence initial resources calculation on the project. On the company's flagship, the Malomanda Gold Copper project. The project has gone through various stages of exploration for well over 30 years, and we have all the data. We also have airborne geophysics have been completed and interpreted on this project. Malamonda potential. One, Aiabba, but before I talk about the potential of the project, a commitment with our local communities. Aiabba has 80% interest on the Malamonda project from the 12 clans of the local corporation. They had this license and a company, and we had to acquire this company from them with the license. And 90% each of ELA or expression license application 2586 and 2587, both surrounding our area. So no community leaders approached us. No one has told us to do this, but it is a policy, and we have made this commitment. Two, yes, the potential of the project. We have got 23 historical diamond drill holes with high gold values, one of them including a 4.45 grams per ton at 10 meters. That was after 130 meters from the surface. We have at this, and there's another one, it's 10 grams at 20 meters. Both are from Millicap and the London Gold Jones. Those have been drill tested. Three, and a 500 gram gold, grams per ton, gold plus 6% copper from a float boulder. A large float boulder came down from nearby hills, about 500 meters. It came down to where the creek is. And this was assayed, returned 500 grams per ton. I don't think everywhere else you go for exploration. If one of you is from the industry, you would find this sort of 500 grams per ton. But this is very fortunate for us, and it's an excellent project, and we would like to see this. We have immediate targets to work on this prospect, and we would like to also commence immediate drilling once we have the drill rig. EL 2421, that's the Malamonda project, and regional gold copper belt. As you can see, the purple lines coming down, that is indicates the New Guinea gold copper belt, hosting major world-class mines and deposits in Papua New Guinea. You can see Malamonda is, sorry. Where do I press to have the, actually have the, you can see, yeah. So Malamonda is where the star is, and you see our properties, the current license and the new properties we have. We are about 70 kilometers east of Fred River. It's got 20 million ounces and 13 million ton copper. Well, 20 million ounces gold. We are 30 kilometers north of the world-class program mine that has got 32 million ounces. So you can see that we are on the belt. There is Wafi with more than 32 million ounces. This is actually we have 7.5, but currently it's more than 30 million ounces. Eden Valley to the west, over the border in the West Papua of Irian Jaya, you see Grasbeck mine with 180 million ounces of gold, 70 million ton copper. So when you look at the region, the regional region there, we are located in an area that is highly mineralized. Our PNG properties, our current license, as you can see, that's a blue highlight there, that's EL 2421, the Malamonda project. And to the southeast is ELA 2586, the Salome. And to the west is ELA 2587, the Cross Mary application. They are in the East Sepik, but also sharing the border with Enga province. Someone was asking me today if you are from the highlands. We are not aggressive as the highlanders. We are from the East Sepik. Malamonda Regional Geological Map. This is a 2003-4, one of our then JV partner with the local community. Actually, you see there are three gold zones, the Koiti. You see the Malamonda airstrip there. The red light, that there is Malamonda airstrip. And to the north, to the northwest is the Koiti gold zone. The south, to the south is Milikap gold zone, and to the east is the London gold prospect, not London. To the north is Yape prospect, and these are the main prospects. But apart from this, we also have identified three more prospects. And one very interesting area, the north of, the southwest of Milikap Gold Zone, where you see in the Imbaku Creek, between there, this is where the boulder came down. The boulder that was assayed returned 500 grams per ton gold. And that is, this and others, we would like to actually, we have exploration program, but we have to raise the money. That is part of the rock that returned 500 grams per ton gold from the Southwest Creek. I think if you are a miner, I don't think you will in your open cut or your underground, you will be having this rock everywhere. But in an exploration stage, we are fortunate to have, and this shows the potential of the project. Well, for layman's prospect, we had to put this up. This was a photo taken on the 18th of July 2017 in our office. This is alluvial from the Southwest Creek. That is where the 500 grams per ton boulder came down. From this, you can see that the gold are very rough. If it is very smooth, it will be traveling a long distance. When it is rough like this and when it is dirty, you know that it is coming from a closer source. So it is an exciting project, and we would like in exploration, we do not rely on alluvial, but this is just to demonstrate evidence of what may be coming out from the sources. Every investor you speak to in the industry, they would like to know what is the current data you have, what is the current work that you have done so far. We have a consultant geologist, Mr. Bruce Pachel, is based out of Melbourne. He was on our ground, and we have a helicopter-supported sampling program that we have recently completed on our Plexi project. Just would like to discuss a little bit more about the second slide, especially item 2 and 3, partnering with local communities. We are really committed to this. We have our policy, like any other company, a concept in the mining industry to give 10% equity interest to each licensed areas wherever we get the license. Why we are doing this and why we are making this decision, why we have made this a company policy. 2, there's a perception from almost new investors that we have meeting with, investors, are raising concerns. PNG is one of the risky countries, social risky, risky countries in the world. So we feel that this concept of giving 10% equity interest will manage the issue, and PNG will become a conducive investment destination. Positives not told. I think what it seems is that everyone is out there is not telling Papua New Guinea how good about Papua New Guinea. Papua New Guinea is an elephant country. If you go to Papua New Guinea, you will find an elephant. Not an elephant you have in Africa. We are talking about major mines, major deposits. Where do you get a bee? Where do you get a honey? From the bee. So Papua New Guinea has got a lot of potentials there. Papua New Guinea is underexplored in this industry. 3, the policy that we have to work with the local communities. Malomanda, a pioneer community, joint venture with EL 1235 since 1997 with a Canadian partner, exploration company. 100% owner of an exploration license since 2000, and this is 17 years, is already an evidence to prove local support in the industry. It is not a trial we are trying to put up. It is evidence. When the local community knows that they are part and parcel of what is happening, they know that they are involved in not only by giving employment opportunities and business opportunities. Over time, I think everyone has heard, and I think what we need to have something different. So when we include the landowners as joint venture partners in all our projects, you see there was a wooden shearing, and on my left, on your left, you see the mining warden, and the burners were there. There's Ellen Mark, that's one of our directors, and far right is myself. Also, this time we were fortunate to have one of our directors, Dr. Brett Skellett, also came with our consultant geologist. They also witnessed the event of everything that happened. So you see that the local community is making an appeal to the government to make sure that the licenses are granted because they have an interest. Not only they have equity interest in this company, but currently as we speak, they are major shareholder with 15%, 15 million shares being issued to acquire the license and this company. Well, we are talking about the locals will be enjoying, but how about Papua New Guinea? PNG as a cash culture, and to change this to become investors, it's becoming very challenging for us when we are trying to educate everyone to change from cash culture to buy shares. In this company, not only this company, but the other companies in this industry, and this is the way to go. We are educating citizens to buy shares at pre-IPO seed capital raising so that they get higher volume or a large number of shares, because during the IPO, it's going to be less. B, so that Papua New Guineans can become part of resource development in their country as shareholders. 2, investors are now interested with our strong community partnership policy. Hope PNG citizens do not miss this boat. Not the least, but the capital structure, just quickly going through, part 2 of our pre-IPO. Per price share is 5 cents. B is shares on issue, 34 million. If you multiply 5 cents by 34 million, so it give you $1.7 million. Our IPO per price share will be at 20 cents. Shares, we will issue a minimum of 40 million shares, and that should give you $8 million, and the total of that is about 9.2 million. We will expenditure and we will spend this money entirely in Papua New Guinea.